No, I had the cauldron. I didn't know where the food was.
Oh, it just went up.
I already ate, but it's fine. It's all better.
Anyway, you place it down, quick walk back.
We pull.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Virulent strain detected. Neutralized with extreme prejudice.
Group 1.
Dissection protocol. 3, 2, 1. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
I can't see the flame.
Group 2 after this win.
Alright, so if we take her right next to the blue doors, melee can hit her on the other.
Group 3.
Might need to be a little bit closer. Ooh. It only works on abilities that, like, you don't have to target. It's weird. Like, I can't Fist of Fury, but I can use everything else.
Yeah, like trash and stuff would probably work.
4.
3, 2, 1. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Three, dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Anti-containment chamber.
Didn't call for 5 yet. 5 after the win.
Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1. Testing bacterial resistance.
Okay, let's get the last group over. Betty, can you stay until the with the last?
3. Dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Testing bacterial resistance
Dodge the
to
flame.
extreme heat.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, wind tunnel, side lasers.
Preparing samples
Group
for
1 after
study.
the side laser. We don't have a healer anymore. Can we get Nietzsche up?
Anti-containment dissection protocol initiated.
Where we going?
Okay, after this one.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Surgical therapy.
Top beam.
Preparing samples for study.
2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Add crossing.
Dissection
Kill that ad.
Interrupt it, interrupt it.
1.
surgical therapy.
Side beam.
Preparing samples for study.
Group 2, get ready to cross.
3,
Fuck.
2,
Group 2.
anti-containment chamber. 3, 2, 1. Testing dissection protocol initiated. Surgical therapy.
Top beam.
Preparing samples for study.
2, 1.
Group 3 after the top beam.
2,
Side laser's gonna be coming. So get ready.
2, 1. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
3,
Dissection protocol
3,
initiated.
2, 1.
Surgical therapy.
Side beam.
Preparing samples for study.
Okay. Group 4 after this win.
Get Varg
Or
up
right
there.
now.
Anti-containment chamber.
Varg up.
3, 1. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme. Dissection protocol.
The goop core. Top beam.
Preparing samples for study. 3, 2, 1. Testing bacterial resistance
map it.
to extreme.
1.
Side beam.
Protocol initiated.
Okay, after this wind, everyone else. Everyone else. Top beam. Get right over into the top beam. Add.
1.
Okay, bloodlust.
Bacterial resistance to extreme.
3, 2, 1.
Side.
Dissection protocol initiated.
Winds. Wind, get her way away from that.
3, 2, 1. Bacterial resistance to extreme.
1.
Getting high up.
Dissection protocol initiated.
3, 2, 1.
Spread out.
3, 2, 1. Bacterial resistance to extreme.
3, 2, 1.
Side beam.
Preparing samples for study. Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2, 1. Bacterial resistance to extreme.
And we went.
Restored. Levels return to secure thresholds.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, guys.
Nice ring, Phil.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a bunch of us got it.
Yep, here's that gem.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Sweet. Bonus the helm.
Anyone on that can do quick nap real fast?
Mine has speed. Yes, everybody could do it tomorrow morning. Be much better than right now.
Huh? I was asking if they went in the raid. Do it easily.
Yeah. They can. They can also do it yesterday or tomorrow. It's not a big deal. You have to have stuff enchanted. Put it in your bags yesterday. Then you'll have it.
Bro, I got change for anyone that needs it. Come on. You know I got this. That's all I'm saying. If you need something to change, let me know.
First one's free.
Nah,
Free
man, they're all
enchant
free.
crit.
I'm the man of the people.
Can you fix the groups?
Alright, who needed the crit enchant? Open the
Not well, Nietzsche combat.
I was saying quick nap.
Bless you. I love you. You're awesome.
Love you too.
I thought you
I
liked me.
finally replaced that 345 Marine.
Are you gonna do some twos in that or what? Now that you got your weapon though? I mean, come on. Go crash some noobs.
Hold up on the pole.
Huh?
I need to fix these groups. The pain is covering half my screen.
Yeah, stop pulling.
I'll hit the button as soon as we're out of combat. I'll hit the button, Frank.
Thanks, Marcy. Oh no, that's fine.
After your helmet, Junior, we just get trophies from now on.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I know. 370s all around.
Yeah, free 375. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Hit the button, Moss.
Okay, stop.
Hit the button.
Everybody be very careful not to halo and pull that shit from above.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me.
Oh, too late. Someone doing it.
Ah, they hit the button. It's all good.
It seemed like it was abbreviation. I wanted to make sure.
It's the greatest issue of our time.
What is this creature? It appears as if it were once a Loa.
Observation accurate. This facility has run numerous experiments on Loa to research solutions for
What's the trash cheese on this?
tests focused on
What we normally do.
Pull on
to reanimate expired tissue. Results were inconclusive, and specimens were destroyed.
Pull them all, die,
We
reset.
seem to have missed one.
Well, ideally we don't die.
Easier said than done, buddy. Oh, one of these lions is a mount.
Just go Alliance and you get one.
That same one with the blood coming out of him and shit?
Might be a little more noble, but
He's got a flag on his ass.
That's so stupid.
Where do you get the lion one from? You get the griffin one.
From Guild Vendor. We get the
Yeah, that's their equivalent. Our one that's that big scorpion, there's the lion.
Oh, yeah, I'm not in an alliance guild, so.
Yeah, I made that mistake today. Went to a new store and the guy tells me, so your wife tells me you play WoW. I'm like, yeah. He's asking what server to say anything. See, I play Alliance. It's totally bags play. No, then I find out he's really...
oh god, this is dangerous.
Heroes 5.
Really?
She is alive, isn't
What
she?
about a tank? Yeah, really.
Yeah, I suppose the tanks were good.
That was previously then. I have since life. The birds and the raptors are a really bad combination.
The stun and then the rip.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumble.
That damn stun.
Wait, Muzzy, hold still for a second.
What?
Transmog? Yeah, 100%.
That's what I had to do. I was so glad I died so I could transmog and fix my...
Yeah, I accidentally didn't even save this transmog, so give me a hot second.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think we might have to wait for it to reset, or I don't know if it's coming for us to...
There they go, running back in now, so.
Alright, thank you.
One-shotting bosses and wiping on trash. That's our guild.
Hope they chill out a little bit on the trash next year.
We're going through an entire fucking city, dude. You think there's gonna be a lot of trash?
I think they could do away with
No, we gotta defend the city. No trash. Straight bosses. Defending.
Yeah.
I was looking at some of the videos of the bosses. They seem pretty.
Can't wait to fight the elemental of Bling.
Blingamental.
Yeah.
Or they probably.
Oh, you sneak.
So the loot that they give worthless or last year's or last expansion's rate?
Remember, if you have a knockback or a stun, you can stop that break.
Stuns don't work.
I thought they did.
And then
Well, I just got backwards 5, but I don't have an S.
If you've got an F on your keyboard, press F to pay respects.
It doesn't work, man.
You're not pressing it hard enough.
You have your F key bound to something other than pay respects?
Unfortunately, yes.
Jeez. I don't even know what to say about that.
That's definitely a demotion, soldier.
Oh, God damn it.
latrine duty. Father and Marker.
Works for me.
Great job, guys.
We almost have the trash on farm.
Do we lust on pull for this guy?
Yeah.
I think we should all eat something.
Well, it is Taco Tuesday.
Here's some.
Oh, we should have take a break so I could get a vodka tonic.
That's not a desk item?
Send Trey first. It's not like he does any DPS.
Damn.
Actually, I could go get it. I don't do any DPS either.
There you go, Calf. You can be a Geist.
How much are Canadians going for? It's in general, yeah.
Tree 50.
Augur was a hard fight. Let's share stories. Come on, Pierre, you can add to that.
But now, little Hogger.
Yeah, somebody in chat said that Hogger was a hard fight.
Fucking Hogger. Fucking kidding. Hogger's very hard if you're like graveyard zerging him with level 1s. Yes.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Shockwave.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Stop.
It's too far away.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Stop.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
Stop.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Give it to me, give it to me.
How much loot you getting tonight, Junior?
What?
So how much loot you getting tonight?
Dude, I don't fucking
All
know.
the
That was
loot.
like my 4th piece.
He's getting it all.
Yeah, it's what I do, man.
So I
All
made
them
a gin
loots.
and tonic during that.
Oh, look at that roll. Look, look.
That's almost perfect.
Look at that crit, man.
That is like the Cadillac of crit.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, that's very.
I rolled on it.
There's so many different items being rolled for right.
I'm rolling on all those.
But it's only a 5 increase for me instead of you.
Did anyone not need their staff?
Well, there's stabs.
I thought that's what everyone.
There's a stafe. Is it an agility? Stafe?
It is not, sorry. Those don't exist here.
You have no.
I'll save you the run, Junior.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a 55 boots that roll on that.
Oh, you take that. It's only like it's 375. I'm 370.
Thanks, man.
Gotta kill those living infection.
I can never find the penicillin spell.
It's called Shadow Bolt. Or whatever it is you crazy kids do these days.
Like mages.
I think that's mages. It's over in a blink.
Damn. Caffeine's on, like, he's really killing it today.
That was the most retarded joke I've ever heard. And
And you've heard a lot of them, eh?
It really is just a jump to the left.
Gonna step to the right.
Put your hands on your hips.
Bring your knees in tight.
I'm gone.
Why did... Now I want to watch fucking Rocky Horror. Thanks, guys.
That's
See you guys
a
later.
great show.
You made me think of Meatloaf. Fuck you.
Meatloaf. Want to fuck up Meatloaf? What?
What's for dinner?
The singer or the dinner, man?
Either.
For dinner, meatloaf. What's for dessert, Janet? Skip dinner. Fuck this.
I love how me and Fi always cast that at almost the same exact time, so it looks like this double wave.
It's pretty neat.
Oh, son, I have a slightly modified version this week.
Why? The last one worked.
Oh no, I did come up with one useful thing.
This one is so much better. It's just where the placements are. You'll see.
I want more trash cheese.
The melee is gonna love this, by the way.
So we don't have to move?
Exactly.
God, I love you.
We're not really changing things, it's just gonna be where the markers are. The strat's the same.
Yep, strat is the same.
You gonna pull the rest of the mobs, or you just gonna sit here taking this?
We've got an unworthy vessel. We'll go over it again when we're right before. Because there is one thing that's not really a change, but is something that I came up with that could help with make the liquefy a little bit. Okay, so we have 3 groups here, and as you can see, we have 3 markers. Each is going to be correspond with a different group of people. We're going to make sure that we have one Omega Vector per group, and once we've got it set, nobody will be leaving their group until the liquefy, obviously, where we have to spread out. Okay, so Brock's asking, so if this starts going to hell, it won't be farm anymore, and you might have to ask some people to leave if your gear's not quite up to it. Well, we're trying not to have to do that, but if this does start going to hell, we will start assessing that. But I'm confident we can kill it as we are. So anyway, I have been considering that. So why don't we, to make sure that the Omega Vectors in the liquefy phase don't go to hell, the person with the Omega Vector Like if we have, since they have a lot of room, if we just make sure that you're sort of, one Omega Vector is going to be towards where Vectis is, one sort of in the middle, and one sort of towards the door. Just roughly. It's going to bounce around a lot. It's just try and keep them away from each other.
Okay, the other change here is all melee are going to be on X. If you are in group 3, you're going to be on square. If you're in group 4, you're going to be on moon. And Calf and OSHA, you come over to
You cut yourself off there.
I didn't say you come over to square.
Okay.
That was the end of the sentence.
Yeah, you cut off as you come over to.
Sorry, my knuckle cracked while I was pressing down on the key, and it hurt like a bitch.
Whoever turned me into a ghoul, you're my best friend.
You said welcome. Group 4 to square?
Group 4 to moon.
Group 4 to moon.
3's on square.
Who's on first?
But I'm melee.
Who's the tank?
You're not melee for the purposes of this.
Actually, no. She is melee for the purposes of
Oh,
this.
so
Thank
she is
you.
going to be an
Remind
X?
me.
Okay, then
yes.
Rearrange the groups to...
No, that's fine. That's everything is still fine. We still have enough people in each.
Okay. Yes, then
So
you
go
can be
stand
on
in the
melee. Yes. Yeah, you'll be on X then.
Dantillion and Kashmir, I need you to have your heal on your bar because during the intermission, you're going to not just stand around and do nothing. You're going to actually heal people.
Yes, that would be deeply helpful.
What is it called? Hand of something, or...
Lay on hands?
Hand of hammers, probably.
Flash shield.
No, it's not flash shield. It heals them and 2 other people or something like that.
It's flash of light.
There we go, flash of light.
Jax, with Nietzsche leaving 4, did you want me to go over to moon to balance it out?
I already did. I moved myself.
Oh, okay.
So something to just keep in mind, guys, is the point of these groups is the debuff in one group at a time. You don't. That way we can spread it in between our groups, and there's no chance anybody to get 2.
Yeah, so philosophically what's going to happen here, every time we're stabilizing Vectis phase, it's possible that 2 Omega Vectors will end up in one group, and we're going to have somebody move to the group that doesn't have an Omega Vector if that happens, and drop off their Omega Vector, then go back to where they came from.
So pretty much, if you get immunosuppression and you're starting to fall low, Kashmir and Dantillion, you're going to use your Divine Shield. Also, use your Shield of Vengeance, which will help heal you, and use Word of Glory on cooldown.
Okay,
pretty much
Word of Glory, okay.
Whenever immunosuppression is down, that'll help us clear that debuff.
And remember, ads always are the top priority if there's an ad up, unless Vectis is at like 0.5%.
Yeah, so use your Avenging Wrath for the Plague Amalgam and all your cooldowns for Plague Amalgam.
Because immunosuppression is a nightmare.
Full timer. You're going to use Trank on the 3rd ad, OSHA.
Our spooky bear is AFK.
Okay.
Now our happiness is AFK.
Calf, you're going to use your cooldowns on the 2nd one. I'm going to use mine on the 1st, and Phi is going to use hers as the last one comes out when we move into it.
I have updated Hoodoo's player note, by the way.
If he's not here this time, let's just kick him and go.
Yes, if he can be our cloud song, and yet still. We cannot wait forever for him.
He's ready.
Okay.
Cool.
You missed the first reality check.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume husks.
Oh, he ready now.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, we've got 2 in one group. One needs to come into the melee. Okay, get back out.
Nope, stay in there, Osha. You know, the instinct is to want to run, but you stay in your group.
Stop being melee.
Yep, you're fine.
1.
Pestilence spreads.
I'm muzzle again, melee.
2, 1.
You'll have to call it.
Three, 2, 1.
Pestilence spreads.
1.
Beware.
Focus the side. Spread the Omega vectors.
I'm taking mine over by,
Just
Plate
stand
bomb.
next to somebody who doesn't have it. Don't take it far away.
Make sure we get these plague bombs. Okay, second plague bombs. A lot of them over this way. Okay, kill that
Banana
plague
pad.
amalgam. Back this up. Back into position.
Right for
2,
infection.
1.
Pestilence spreads.
Add.
Three, 2, 1.
Pestilence spreads.
What's going on with the vectors?
Got 2 of them stuck.
Right
Wipe it up.
for infection.
No. You can do it.
Okay. No, but I mean we are, but don't wipe it up on purpose.
Pestilence spreads.
Mal-
Three, 2, 1.
Beware.
Kill the side. Plague bomb.
Right for infection.
I got 2 who wants it.
Bombs.
Go Omega.
Bloodlust.
We got 6
3,
ads right.
2, 1.
Pestilence spreads.
Ow.
Because half the raid group's dead. So just for a point of reference for everybody, Last week, our first liquefy, he was at 50% health. This week, he's at 60%.
Yeah. Yeah, so Junior just can't make it all the time right now. He's got a bunch of shit, so that wasn't anything about anything. That was just he could only stay until 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They don't want anyone to feel like we fucked up somehow and that's why he's gone. Nah, it's just he can only stay until 9.
Jax, I know you said that you want the healers to do their cooldowns in a very specific order, but nobody's doing it because nobody knows when.
Oh, when the ad comes out and casts immunosuppression, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know that, but we can usually heal through that. I don't know why we want to. Like, why waste it there when we need it later when shit happens?
Okay.
I mean, we haven't been doing it and we've been healing them fine through that, first one. Maybe the second time around it might hurt a bit more.
Well, yeah, the damage we're taking does escalate as the fight goes on, so we might want to save that for later one.
Well, I know mine and Trank should both be up.
Mine's 3 minutes for mine, so. But I mean, you want to call them out. I see it come out. Immune expression doesn't hurt it. Doesn't say. Bleh. There's no sense dropping it while it's down the immuno because it doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah. Let me drop this fuse.
What do you want from me?
So we're gonna give this another pull. If it really goes to hell again, then we are gonna ask people to step out. This isn't really farm content at this point, so like we've only killed this once, and it wasn't exactly a joke when we did that.
Yeah, the difference between where we were at last week and this week is 20% right now.
We are significantly behind in damage done on our kill. To be fair, weren't we lusting on the pull when we killed it?
I think you're right. That might help out a lot.
Yeah, so let's lust on the pull, because that might legitimately... It's apples and oranges if we don't do...
No, we after the second liquefier or something.
Let me go look.
No, I mean this time.
Oh yeah, no, we lusted. We lusted when everything was going to hell, and I was seeing if we could successfully kill the ads.
That's why we were down to 50%. We didn't lust. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't lust on the pull.
We should lust on the pull so everyone has fresh cooldowns, do the most damage. Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully that should change things around as far as that number. So.
Alright, pull timer.
Oh, okay, I didn't see it ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume husks!
Vectors are out.
2. 1.
Switch that.
We gotta split vectors.
Three, two, 1.
Did we? Have we seriously already fucked this?
No, they're not that.
Somebody from melee, come back here.
Okay, not 2 people, just 1. You guys gotta call people by name, you can't just yell.
3, 2, 1.
Pestilence spreads!
Three, two, 1.
Pestilence spreads!
1.
Beware.
Like bombs soon? Like bombs.
If you have
Yeah,
the
don't
vector
stand
right
in the
now,
plague
you
bomb
need to
with
find
the
a
vector.
buddy and get with them, please.
Plague bomb number 2?
There's one. Circle.
Got it.
2.
Okay, everything on these ads.
3.
2, 1.
Absolute everything on the ad.
Hold on.
Great time for a healing cooldown.
Already used 2 of them.
3, 2, 1.
Betty's
Pardon me.
Need a pop or we wipe?
This is gonna be a wipe.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I keep putting it in the same position.
Okay, so what happened if the Omega Vectors at the start there?
3.
Fatal strain! Contagion successful!
It seems like people are just failing to realize there's 2 in 1 group. And I've been trying to say something, but I don't think you guys can really hear me.
I couldn't hear you at the start.
No.
I can hear you now. So, if you have 2 in 1 group, one of you needs to go to the group that does not have an Omega Vector. Yes, but only one of you. So,
First time I heard Jerry was when you said there was another bomb that wasn't covered at the back.
so we need to figure. So, it also does need to be said. I only. Does somebody? I think we need to make sure that we're unified in what we have, because I only. For whatever reason, my boss mod was only showing. I thought we'd managed to get 2 vectors on one person because I could only actually see who it was on. 2 of the people it was on. And I'm not really sure what the fuck was with that. Is anyone else having that problem?
I didn't notice it, but when you called it out, it was okay. It wasn't until the next one that 2 showed up in. Then we made the mistake of just saying melee move, and both of them moved.
Suck.
Let me look at something.
On my things, usually a little skull shows up on your heads when you get it.
You could probably set it up in weak auras. That way everyone can see it.
Drop some food, please.
Okay, so in the liquefy phase, if you don't have a mega vector, you need to be trying to stand in the red circles. Not just dodging the lines, you have to stand red circles too.
1 person per red circle, and
you should have 0 ads.
Yeah, try not to do it with Omega Vector unless you've got a pretty solid cooldown you can pop on yourself to live through that, because that will be a lot of...
Every circle you don't stand in is an ad.
Yeah, every circle we don't stand in is an ad, and multiple ads is really bad, as we... The circles are ads. Yes, every single circle that isn't stepped in is an ad.
If all the circles are filled, and you see somebody with an Omega Vector, go stand on them. Because we need to pass those around safely.
Maybe that's for us.
Okay, we moved people around, so make sure you know what group you're actually in.
So it's 4 on Moon?
4 was on Moon, 3 was on Blue. Melee are still in Melee, presumably.
Eric, can you come to Moon?
I said blue.
Moon.
Oh. Oh shit.
It sounded like both, so.
Balloon.
Honestly, I just wanted to hit the button.
Hit the button, Faye.
I can't. I got a 2-minute cooldown on hitting the button.
It's a southern twang. I heard blue too.
Hey man, I don't know what language you're speaking, but I can't read it. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Need to re-intellect earlier.
Ooh.
Thank you. Guess we're missing 6 people. That's weird.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fresh house!
Sorry, I guess I was out of range, but
Okay, we have 2 in blue.
Raza, come on. Oh, never mind.
Now we're gonna have 2 on square.
We're in melee. Love up.
1.
Focus the ads, guy.
3, 2, 1.
oh, I turned the wrong. Sorry, Dan.
Okay, people with a Mega Vector are running near each other.
Like
Don't do that.
Like bomb number 2.
There's lots in the.
Okay, Vector's coming back up. Get back to your groups.
Three, 2, 1.
Looks like there's 2 in Moon. Scooch it out, guys. Come on.
Three, 2, 1.
Yeah, if I was just about to ask if you wanted to cool down. Sorry, no harm.
3, 2, 1.
Table 5. Kill it.
Still keep the Omega Vector spread out.
Like,
Fire, I'm gonna partner up with you.
like bombs.
We got one over here, please.
Okay, Omega Vector's back to position.
What's group's mission 1?
2, 1.
Got 2 melee.
2 melee.
Hoodoo, come out to square. Casimir, come out to square.
3, 2, 1.
Pestilence spreads.
Okay, now go back. Oh, get Betty up.
Going.
3, 2, 1.
Pestilence!
Still kill ad.
All healing cooldowns that are available.
Warrington.
I use mine.
If that thing had made it past us,
Great job,
it would have
everybody.
infected all life on the surface.
Fuck this game.
Yeah, fuck this game.
Yeah.
Nice trinket.
Fuck this game.
Oh, I'm getting loud and quite loud. Fuck this game from across the room over not having gotten a weapon from this place in the entirety of his time here.
Neither have I.
Shiza, you need that.
Who?
Oshiza, also known as the Occupational Safety and Health Administration.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's not pull this trash on the way to Zekvaz until we're actually all here and together.
Yeah, this is my new thing.
Because we wipe on this next pull literally every week.
Why break a tradition?
Because it's a giant waste of time. And I don't like wiping to a bunch of fucking slimes after we kill Vectus. It's kind of embarrassing.
Thank you.
Just like Matheria is now Mathria. Oh, and everybody calls me Faye.
Bye.
Fee?
I don't mind anymore though. Faye is like a family name. Like, oh, my family calls me Faye.
That's enough for me. Yeah.
General chat. Evidently everybody's picking on Kevin again.
Poor fucking Kevin.
Happy birthday, Kevin.
I mean, I feel like Kevin knows whatever it is that he did.
Same with Kyle.
Well, let's be honest here. A lot of high school and middle school and elementary school bullying is to kids who did absolutely nothing.
Except getting named Kevin.
Except for being poor or fat.
Fuck that. Francis deserved the belt.
I mean, I once had somebody knock a stall open and punch me in the face while I was taking a shit.
That's just
no obvious reason.
You must have pissed somebody off to do that.
No,
Yeah.
no.
It must have really stunk.
Or he was the wrong color or the wrong religion.
Guy was just an angry kid. In retrospect, it actually was pretty funny too. So
Should have taken a handful of shit and threw it at him.
Yeah, we already did Mythic Taylock at 7:30 before you came in. To gear up for Hero.
this healing goes from is pretty good.
Somebody cleanse Vark.
I got my dad.
Well, we just
Be your daddy, though. What's this about, Dad?
You show him with anything on him, you should lose some help.
That's weird. Yeah, he's still blue on the screen for some reason.
Maybe he had something that none of us could dispel.
In gun herpetocephalus.
He had a child.
Remember, if it's big and purple, you'll get one shot by the shadow crashes.
I remember.
If it's big and purple, see a doctor.
You'll need to see a doctor, yes.
I'm sorry, guys.
Damn it, I missed again.
This shadow crash will be bad. Like that.
Oh, you'll catch the dead instantly.
By the way, Ron, catching the dead has now entered the family lexicon.
It seems like a good choice.
That's one of those forever type of things, I think.
Very hard when you see show up in the Wexford's ditch.
Yeah, I feel like you had to work really hard to get killed there, Var.
I'm like impressed with myself, actually.
You put some real effort into that. I was not expecting you to be the person who got blown up by a shadow crash.
He wanted his pee break and you weren't giving it, so he took it.
I'm not even upset. I'm kind of just impressed.
Yeah, let's actually do. Before we do Zach Foss, let's have a bio. Let's all.
Permission to get ripped, sir.
Permission given.
Some of us already are.
Oh yeah, I'm already pre-ripped, but I'm getting more ripped.
So, by the way, I'm gonna set up a normal for this weekend, probably on Saturday around 7 o'clock in the afternoon or in the evening, for anyone who wants to bring newer people, undergeared people. Bring your alt.
You have a tank?
My tank may be actually 120 by then.
You have another thing?
I can tank if we need to.
I want to tank.
You guys want to gamble when we're on break?
Gamble on what?
Someone pull it up.
Type 1. It's $5,000 tops. It's whatever the difference between the last person and the top person. What you pay.
It's against my religion, but let's do it, guys.
Type type 1 if you want to join last call. So roll /1,000 or 5,000. Sorry.
/5,000.
Yep. /space 5,000.
/roll /5,000.
That doesn't make any sense. I'm trying.
/roll space 5,000.
Hey, Nietzsche! So Jack's gotta give Nietzsche 2,437 gold.
I also brought the cinnamon schnapps. Do I do that too?
Go for it.
Like together or separate?
Separate?
Oh, you've never had them together? Oh. It's an experience.
Gotta win that money back, Jax.
Yeah, I think that was my luck for the day.
Oh yeah, 2K is a good spread on that. 2K is a good spread on a 5K roll. I'd take the money.
Come on, put one in the join, guy. Last call.
I've been out of it for a while. When do people do trick-or-treating now? Like, I own a house, so I need to know when I should be ready to receive people.
It's gotten earlier and earlier. It used to be when the sun set. Now the kids are coming by a little early.
Didn't it was changed Bush era, I think. He's changed it. Anyway, I can't open the cinnamon schnapps, that sealed the decision. No cinnamon schnapps.
Can Will lock someone be back?
I think everybody's AFK right now, but we'll make sure you come in.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, Ron. only 5K. You probably sleep on that, right?
I think I only have 25. I don't even have 2,500 gold on this character. I've not sold anything, and I've been just paying to fly everywhere. I like one of my favorite things is do world quests on one side of the map and fly to the other side of the map, do world quests, and then fly back, and just keep doing that.
Well, all you gotta do is roll high, you know.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Jax.
He's got this add-on that mentions this, and he doesn't have roll hacks add-on. Yeah, right, guys.
Just nudge G on Thursday night there, Ron, if you need some gold.
No, I don't. I try not to. I think he's been more than generous. I think he's like sent me mounts and shit like that. I'm pretty sure I have the... What's that one?
You gotta buy in first, Jax.
The robot dude.
I'm sorry. I didn't make it in. I'm sorry. I was AFK. I was making gin and tonic because it's Thirsty Tuesdays. And you guys have driven me to fucking drink.
Yeah. Warcraft,
it took
can we
this
get
long.
a closet up?
Nikki's out. What about you, Jax? What we do? Gotta win that money back.
And thanks, guys, for tuning into the stream. The numbers really help.
Yeah. Mine keeps shutting off every few minutes.
Still 5,000.
Yep, I'm about to pay you a lot of money. You didn't buy in, Jax.
I did so.
You did?
He did it in party.
No, you didn't. You didn't in party.
Oh, fucking A. They're the same color to me.
Oh wait, no, he 91 gold. What are the chances of that?
Jax makes color for a living, doesn't see color.
No, I have it all the same color. I see class colors only.
JJ. I think that was a whoosh moment, sorry, Jack.
Alright.
You getting in on this one, Jax?
There.
Last round, breaks over.
He's stealing everybody's money.
Ooh, it's out of 5,000-ish.
Oh, Dunda's just gotten 0.00001% of issues.
You have not rolled yet.
Ah.
Ugh.
Hey, I made all my money back.
He was warming up the roll hacks.
Alright, is everyone back? Razzle, are you back
Change shit up.
Only Razzle's missing.
I'm here.
Okay. So, we haven't changed anything. Just be aware of your timers.
So the big thing if you've only seen this on normal, which is I think maybe 1 or 2 people, that the Surge of Darkness, instead of having 1 dangerous zone, has 1 safe zone, so you'll be moving a lot.
It's gonna. The nice thing is though, is it goes from inside, outside, or
yeah, it's always
inside
to outside or outside to inside. So there's only 2 possible patterns, and it'll always be one or the other.
The sucky part, all right, is, and I want everyone to listen very carefully. During that, there's going to be one of the rules of
A roiling darkness will happen during a surge of darkness.
So try to drop it back
as far away from everybody else as possible.
What's going on? I've got 2 conversations here.
We're just discussing how this is different on Heroic. I think you've seen it, so...
No, I haven't seen it on Heroic.
Okay, so the big difference is, Muzz. So you know the thing with the circles of black shit that you don't stand in?
Yeah.
Instead of it being one zone that's dangerous, it's one zone that's safe, and everywhere else fucks you up. And there is a roiling darkness that'll happen during it, so you have to make sure you're ready to drop Yogg clouds as far away from the raid as you safely can, if you get that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, really. Once you see it, it's like, oh, this is really easy. Oh, and of course, if you get when you get mind controlled in the last phase, you just have to be killed. You don't break out at half health.
Yeah, so we want the low DPS to grab it.
Ideally, yes. And remember, the direction you're facing is the direction that the orb gets kicked when you get hit by it.
Hey, Ish. Can I have you hard CC this X ad when it comes out? Because I just realized Tony's not here.
Yeah, we need to make sure that... So ideally what we want to do is we want to CC the X and Death Grip the... Square to... So we can cleave down the 2, we can blow up the 2 at once. And interrupt them whenever possible, whenever you can, if you've got an interrupt. Because those Void Bolts fucking... Those Void Bolts hurt a lot, actually.
Tend to kill me.
Like, they're, like, 60-70k a hit, so... It's not like it's some goofy bullshit where it's, oh, this doesn't do any damage. It can easily kill you if you're at half health.
Alright. Pull 50.
5 yards away from each other.
Yes. Range 5.
And remember, if you're targeted by something and nobody's within, 5 yards, you can just fucking say...
For the I-beam.
Yeah, that thing.
Well, we still have to take out.
Sun, you've got the leg sweep first. Mithrax, you go after they're unstunned, and then Razzle.
Wait, we're pulling this to Mithrax's room?
No. Mytheria, sorry.
Okay, got it.
Okay, pull.
5, 4, 3.
And when the ads come, the Silphid ads come up, everybody get together.
Some lesser creatures must serve or die.
Surging and
surging.
You will be eradicated.
Outside.
Out to in. Careful how he's facing.
Yeah.
I-beams.
I-beams are quick and heroic. You ready
Get rid of the phone, get rid of the phone, get rid of the...
Hey. It's out. Everybody together.
Play keep gun.
I-beams in about 8.
I'm line that up, guys.
I-beam on Betty. Clear. Done. Surging dart.
You will be eradicated.
Out in.
Is that gonna be popular then?
I didn't see. Mafia. Muzz. Tap.
It's sun up if you can.
Lots of ads still.
2 minutes.
Dash up for you.
2 minutes or so.
Boiling the seats.
Ads.
Ads are up. Get blue to move.
Mana cooldown. We've lost 5 DPS in the heal.
I'm gonna hard wipe it.
People got to see it at least now anyway. Should be a little bit more better.
3, 2, 1.
You think all those guys are gonna kill me?
Yes, because eventually they're gonna blow up.
I got this.
Okay, so if you're actively tanking Zekvaz, you want to be careful about going in with everybody else when the Siliphidads are up. Mainly because the Siliphidads do AoE snare people. Like, you get a pretty significant move speed debuff.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever let one of the things go off in the group.
No, I'm just saying it's just a thing to keep in mind. It's also just because a thing to remember because we're gonna have to get spread out with I-beams sometimes, and you don't want to still have a bleed snare when I-beams happen. So once we've gotten the ads together and ideally picked up by the off tank, we unspread a little bit to not get that bleed. Yeah, if you see somebody with the beam, they should be moving towards the edges of the room, so you need to move away from the edge of the room at the same time if they're near you. Like, don't second guess and run along with them, but at the same time, there's directions they just shouldn't be moving.
Drop a TV when you get back there.
Like, nobody should be running to the boss's ass, so if you don't have the beam, just cheat in that direction a bit. You don't run into melee, because if you get it, then you could be the problem, but... Yeah, rock on, Muzz. Get some rest or whatever. Take some painkiller, powerful painkiller.
Betty's the one with all the feasts, right?
Yeah, doesn't Betty have all of her shit? Consumable-wise?
Yeah, as he does, you're right.
You say you kill anybody if they touched it.
Well, I'll invite you anyways, but you can get in and then we can...
Yeah, I knew Muzz was gonna log, that's why I was like, alright. He's got a headache right now. And healing's not our issue. It's just we're not killing ads fast enough.
How can you leave again, General Chat?
If you go to the if you go up to see the little general thing up top on the chat window,
yeah,
you can click on it and look at your filters settings, and you can turn off all that shit there, like I do for all of these, because general chat is the worst.
I like it, but not now, you know?
It's incredibly distracting to have it active, so I don't.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I feel like there could be value in an add-on for like counting how many times certain words that are just mark somebody as not somebody you want to listen to there are in general chat per hour there.
So do you guys have the TV up yet?
Yeah.
Summon Betty. I'll drop a feast, give the feast to Ishis, and then I'll log over and you can summon
What do we got going on here?
Dude, Baron's chat was the best.
Yes and no. Only the Chuck Norris jokes.
See, there's the thing. The Chuck Norris jokes hadn't started when I played. Like that was years.
Yeah, Chuck Norris jokes in Baron's chat are a slightly different era than original Baron's chat, which was somehow even less coherent.
Okay.
Original Baron's chat was mostly asking where Man Kirk's wife is, even though it's Man Crick.
Actually,
Where is Man Kirk's wife, though?
By the little house.
It's by the little house, exactly.
Isn't that Man Crick, though?
That is actually Man Crick's wife, technically. Man Kirk's wife, who knows where that is.
Oh! I'm having so much fun!
You might have taken one too many rips or Jaeger, or one too many shots of Jaeger or something.
I'll try and balance it out by doing one more of each.
You might be slightly too crunk.
Pierre, Kaz, Dan, Math, Faz, there's a feast.
Oh shit, I thought I'd eaten. Sorry about that. I actually thought I'd eaten my own food, but I hadn't.
Barry back.
Let's down this shit. I'm getting sleepy.
Full timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lesser creatures must serve or die.
Bro, what is the future like, Holo?
He finally finds his peanut.
Oh shit!
3, 2, 1.
I knew he would. I believe in you.
In the night. I-beams. Bandia. Rocks.
Papa.
Jack. Ads coming up. Everybody together.
Legacy's going out.
Stomp going out.
Stun down.
I-beams. Mather. Allow.
3, 2, 1.
Surging Dart.
You will be eradicated.
Out and in. I-beams.
That's what it said.
Mather.
So tired of dying to I-beams.
Oh, I just lagged right out.
We were already in deep shit.
Kathy,
Burn the
hold on.
Ads.
Phase 2 ads.
There's still Siliphids up.
Just run out.
Not a single word.
No some lagging.
Can't hear you, Harry. Put your mic in front of your face.
Yeah, it has been in front of my face.
Oh, that's really weird. This is what I'm hearing.
The biggest problem I'm having with I-beams is that when we all gather toward the circle to bring the Silithus, that's when I get hit, and I've been hit with like 3 snare slowdown.
Okay, so let's we're gonna get one more really good attempt in on this here, because we've still made good work towards Thursday, having us some really solid progression, killing Zool, pulling some Mithrax. So that add eye combo shouldn't happen. We were behind in DPS. That's because we usually push it before that happens. That's a really bad combo. So big thing again, we get the adds together. The off tank, while they can't taunt them, they can certainly get aggro on them, and then you spread out a bit so you don't get snared by the Silithid. Because if you are snared by the Sylphids and an I-beam targets you, everybody's fucked.
Try and call it maybe if I have roar available. I will use it.
Okay, no. There's no controlling the Sylphids looking at it. I looked at it, I'm looking at it more. There's no controlling them. They just attack whoever the hell they feel like attacking.
They attack whoever doesn't have a dot.
Yeah.
They try to spread out the dots.
They're actively
That's why
trying
stacking
to
is so
dot us all.
important.
So you have to stack just because they won't get together if you don't. So killing them as soon as possible is the only option.
One thing I noticed, guys, I don't know, when we do the circles and pull back, the tanks stop as soon as they get on the inside, and everybody has to sort of cross over them so that the tanks could pull the boss a little further back into the circle. We don't have to cross over. Maybe we won't tie up the I-beam.
Pull them further back to the back of the
circle, yeah, so that like, because got all your range net are circling around you because we're not supposed to be in front of the boss, and that's usually when an I-beam hits. Now, according to Pierre, we're not even supposed to get that I-beam, but if it happens,
yeah, ideally I think we should only get 2 I-beams, but a third I-beam can happen. We just need to make sure we can get that shit going there. And again, spread out when possible. We need to be able to spread out again as soon as possible. Obviously, any movement ability you have at all, if you've got I-beam, is ideal. But not everybody is a demon hunter, so.
That also seems to be the way. Like last week, it seemed to be outside in. This week, or vice versa, rather. This week, it seems to be.
It's totally random. Because it's been both tonight. It's just there's no predicting which kind of Surge of Darkness you'll get.
Yeah, it just seems to pick favorites, or I don't know. Maybe I'm noticing patterns where.
It's one of those things that it's one of those events that's rare enough and only has 2 things, so it's really easy to see patterns when it's just random. Because it's really easy for it to be the same twice in a row. So don't read too much into it. Don't expect it to do anything. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Just be ready for whichever it is. And yeah, one more pull. One more big pull here.
When it does, you can always be on the edge of it waiting to run.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Where the middle is going to be, while it's never going to be safe, is still the best place to be when Surge of Darkness starts, because it's the easiest to get to a safe place. Especially if you don't have good movement abilities.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am superior!
Surging Darkness.
Three, 2, 1.
Surge.
You will be eradicated!
Just let it happen.
Inside out. Ivy. Ushisha. Casimir. Airy. Everybody
Stack
together.
up. Adds up means stack up.
It's a similar. Same.
You mean a true?
You speak the true truth.
Still have.
I think Harry. Razzle.
We should just all be screwed.
Surging. Outside in.
It's being tricky this time.
Second. I-beam soon. We get this I-beam, be ready to spread. I-beam jacks. Ishi. Okay, stage 2.
Get them ads.
Rubian's coming up. Rolling the seat soon.
Can we get a hard lock on the square?
Oh, locks are hard. Especially Raz. It's hard as fuck.
Say again, I'm sorry.
Go cold.
Surging darkness, rolling seat. This is the spooky time. Outside in. Be ready to drop this in as far as you safely can. Brox.
I got you, fam.
Michi.
It covers the
Like that spooky big DPS.
We're down 2 healers.
Go. Metal ready.
There one here.
Second.
Ooh, that's a yard. Cool down.
Mastery, please, Nietzsche.
Cool down. Do it.
Kill the guard.
Do it.
Ads now. John.
3, 2, 1.
Surging darkness.
You will be eradicated.
Outside in. Ads coming. Rolling the seat. Liar jacks. Phase 3 soon. Bloodlust.
Second pot, guys. This is the DPS phase. Who's getting the first orb?
Better.
Don't want a healer to get it. No way.
Healer.
Okay.
Ajax.
Get in second, underneath the boss.
Kaz. And face it into the range.
Stand in it, Kaz.
40 seconds remaining.
Perfect, Kaz.
That was fathomable. I will agree.
Aaliyah, can you stand in that one? You're about to get mind controlled. Come stand by melee, please.
They'll fuck you up.
I'm mind controlled.
You're about 3 clouds.
Just focus on the boss.
Yeah, Cloud.
Pick a bad.
Go.
Jax needs to die, guys. Don't DPS the ads. Just DPS the boss.
All on board. All through them.
Do not actually run on top of people with the Corruptor's Pact. It fears them when you get mind control. Oh God!
Don't release!
Okay, so let's just revise this. Remember, on Heroic, you fear everybody in 10 yards when Corruptor's Pact goes off, so don't actually stand on the melee, just stand close to us.
Well, then you should die before you can interrupt it.
No, it's an AoE fear when you get mind controlled.
Right. You can interrupt and you can kill them.
You can't interrupt the fear when you get mind controlled, it happens instantly. There's one fear when you get mind controled.
No, it's after there.
It's after.
Oh, isn't it?
I got fear just standing on the person who got mind control.
That's because I no one switched to me because somebody said stay on the boss. No one switched to me, and I can't.
In heroic difficulty, the Corruptor lasts until the victim dies and cause the victim to release a Void Wail, which is an AoE fear for 6 seconds to everyone around you.
I feel like I was on Jax almost immediately.
Something has spooked one of the Brutusos, sending it into a panic. Oh, this chaos is the last thing the city needs.